Welcome back to the playground and welcome to episode 13. We're back in the dirt valley, the dirt pipe. I love this spot, I love this location. It's been a bit of a wet morning. We had big thunderstorms all night and we've kind of used the rain as an opportunity to make some repairs on the main line. That right hip landing that was destroyed, Jamie spruced it up. Even though we thought it was definitely a deer that wrecked it, Jamie's been so insistent that it's him and him alone that's repaired it. So he's done that, go Jamie, and we've filled up the pond halfway with a load of fresh rainwater. So I think we're killing it. Today's going to be straight back into the building, but obviously being episode 13, as you can see on my back, 13 is a really, really important number for me, for Hellfair. Hellfair is Ben and I's clothing company, and we made these 13 long sleeves in the spirit of you make your own luck. It's a controversial number. It says make your own luck down on the tail there. Some people's massive unlucky number, it's absolutely my lucky number, but I believe in the concept in this world you make your own luck. So we love these, and in the spirit of that we're going to give away 13 of the 13 long sleeves. If you want to win them, go over to Instagram if you have Instagram, follow the Hellfair page, you have to hit follow, and comment on the giveaway post with the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you. We'll have a good read through, probably a good laugh, and we'll pick 13 winners, which will arrive just in time for our big rival drop, which Ben and I have been working on this new clothing range, which you'll see in June, for over a year. The race pants we've teased in videos, the jerseys, the full rival range with gloves is ready to go, and I'm so excited. It's like the best thing that's ever happened to Hellfair. It's going to be rad. We will dive into a build up shortly, but in episode 12 you saw the hip come to life, this massive hip. That slug, by the way, I've been here since really early this morning. That's been sessioning it all morning. It's just going up for another run now. It's actually been loving it. 69 degrees that landing is. It's so steep, which means maximum speed, maximum boost on this rad right hip we're going to build. More of a quarter pipe. It's just going to be a sick feature, and I'm so sure that we're going to blast this to the moon. So we need some sun to bake that, but in the meantime let's crack on, build an awesome looking hip and just continue this flowy, meandering, sick dirt valley build laps. Now this will help. Hey Ben, slide this into your DM. That is beyond sick, it's so cool, but are you even a trail builder if you don't own your very own dirt slide? It's like the most rudimentary, clever, interesting system to locate all your dirt exactly where you want it, as you saw with that landing. And better yet, it kills all the birds with one slide because it filters and sieves the dirt. So when you get that big triangle of sand, at the very top is the really fine primo stuff. All the rocks roll to the bottom exactly where they're needed. So under here is all the rocks from the dirt pile that roll down, and that's actually what you want in a bomb hole. It's like hardcore because it deals better with the rain. It doesn't go soft so easily. So without even having to manage that manually, well, actually I did have to lift every shovel up onto the slide, but it's the best. Isn't it a good solution? You can't, moral of the story, you can't doubt children's playground equipment in an adult setting. It's like the perfect solution. £45 from Facebook Marketplace. Put a bit of Hellfair branding on it. It's probably the best money I've ever spent in my life. But this hip, is it a hip or is it a quarter pipe?
Quarter pipe.
It is a quarter pipe. Oh, well,
Horta pipe.
A
horta pipe.
A horta pipe.
Yeah.
You changed one letter to try and make it more like a hip.
Hippo pipe.
It's a hippo pipe.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't read the comments for that name of that yet. We'll do that before the end of the video.
Yeah.
Because this whole line will have a theme by now. Need to have a look. I mean, a quarter pipe you'd take off and land in the same place, or at least you could. So I guess it's a hip. It's almost 180 degrees, isn't it? And I love it. I love that the landing's set back slightly. It's probably a foot back. In the last video when I was doing all those flares and crashing down there on the other hip, which is very different to this, I was really struggling to come away from the hill. I was doing the backflip and the 180. I was landing facing the right way, but I was really casing because I couldn't pull out enough. This one you don't have to because the landing's set back, so I think I'll be able to flare this to the moon. Especially with all the speed we saw in the last video, and me and Jamie have reshaped the first lip so it's rock hard now because it was soft the last time. The dirt pipe is on fire. It's about to come alive. I love this valley. And the exit line of it is only 10 foot, that's 3 meters for you, Ben, across from that one. So in 3 meters we're going to get 2 features. That never happens. And again and again. It's so exciting. I love it. And that's, I don't, often in the build lapses people say you can't really get a sense of scale and size. This is huge. That landing's nearly 9 foot tall. It's a massive, massive hip. So I'm going to ride it. It's really windy, but it doesn't really matter down here in the valley. It's pretty good. Wow, let's make this.
That was great.
Resort back to being a Jones quite easily. Yeah, good old slide. I need more applications for that thing. I just want to build everything off cliffs. Because you've seen on the other build lapses how death, like the kamikaze suicide runs are with a barrow down a wet hill. It's sunny now, but when we started that landing this morning, this was really, really wet, so it would have been a muddy quagmire pushing barrows around. That is just a systematic way of precisely locating your primo dirt. Go us. It's actually Jamie's idea to have a shoot because we didn't know how we were going to get the dirt there. Thanks, Jamie. This takeoff's still a bit soft, actually. We jacked it up this morning and made it steeper, and you can see where it's starting to dry. Already it's getting nice and firm in the sun, but we don't want to wreck it, so I'm resorting back to the trusty old 5.5mm turbo ply, which is perfect. The best way to make it stick and stay is actually with screws. It sounds stupid because a screw can't actually screw into dirt very well, but it just means it doesn't slide down. So put a couple of screws in it. And then the proven best way of making the corners not peel up is actually just a few Allen keys. A bit of Allen key, a few Allen keys like this. How good's that?
Very smart.
Genius. My mate Bentley told me this. Turbo ply, which means more speed, more height. Are you ready for this? I'm not actually nervous, I'm just buzzing. If I case, I'll go over the bars and probably break both arms because it's actually a huge landing, but it was this one I was really scared about. Still have to combat that fear. I'll put a camera on my chest. So I do go over the bars. It's one of those shots where it goes black and you just hear it'll be one of those. The turbo ply will stop it rutting, but it's just down to me to get there and be online. Let's see how this new takeoff is on the hip too. Right, mate? Okay, a lot to think about. It's really windy. Oh! Oh man,
that was a huge case.
I know, but I'm so lucky it's soft. I would have gone over the bars as predicted. I did think it was happening.
Oh my god.
There was that moment where my legs compressed. I thought, oh no, this is a long fall. But it soaked it up.
You went big though.
This is way better. I was scared to boost it, but now that's rock hard and a bit mellower. It's down to me to pull up. So let me go higher here, land higher. I missed the 69-degree area, didn't I? Yeah. Can we just forget? I mean, the case mark says a lot about what happened, but can we all amongst us just forget about it?
The viewers won't forget, I don't think, but whatever.
Oh no, they won't forget. Look at it.
It's huge.
Did I go quite high?
Yeah.
It felt rad.
Quite high, yeah.
Felt so rad. Funny that my whole conversation about the landing being set back,
Yeah. And
about how much of
still...
an advantage, and so I went miles back. I just need to pull, be less lame.
Yeah.
I was really reserved jump. Anyway, I could talk all day about it. Let's do it again. Attempt number 2, maximum effort. Oh man. Oh! Oh man. Oh! That was actually a press up in the bars.
Yeah.
We built something wrong for the first time. I cased that. Wow, I cased that. 2 in a row. Maximum destruction. I travelled really good. I need to clean this up. This is a technical line.
Yeah.
I'm not gutted because I know I can ride that better, but I just may have made it not steep enough, or it's probably that, isn't it?
Yeah.
3rd time's a charm though.
That's true.
We spent days building this. Let's make it, it's as much about figuring out how to ride it as it is to build it. Let's have a go. Oh, this is the one. Oh my word! It wasn't the one. If I case it enough, it'll just end up in the place it needs to be. I'll just pack it in.
Are you popping out of it or not?
I think I'm telling myself pull out, pull out, pull out, and when it comes to it, I'm scared of doing so. Let me do it again, go really big. I promise you, if I don't get it this time, we're going straight into another build laps. People are probably happy about it. So windy.
Oh!
That was better.
Oh my god!
I know it was a case, but it was a sick, healthy whip out.
That was really steezy.
I was 20% away from being a build lap, but I'm gonna go again. 6 times the charm.
Oh!
Yes. That was better, wasn't it?
Yeah, way better.
Did I case? I didn't case, did I?
No, don't think so.
Just landed at the top. It's such a nice feeling airing and coming back with yourself, being that high above such low ground. I just kind of wish we made it so I didn't have to try so hard. It'd be nice after the hit before, which still scares me. I don't think it's a build laps, but I'm actually going to make the takeoff 2 inches taller so that radius keeps coming round, and through those 2 inches it ends up steeper.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all it needs. It's such a subtle thing, but in all that air time I'm losing 3 inches every time.
Yeah.
Let me just go again. Should I try and do like a table or something?
Yeah.
You know what? What's it like just to roll in from here?
Oh, that was nice.
It's a speed thing.
Is it?
It's because I'm going actually really fast. I have to fight so much forward momentum to come back on myself. Slower then, I reckon I can flare it with that speed. Watch.
Reckon?
Yeah, it's like a different feature now. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, mate. That'd be sick. Oh, that was close.
Same problem. I did come out enough though.
Yeah.
That's the whole problem. I missed the turbo ply.
Oh.
Got no pop. I knew it felt weird. Damn turbo ply.
Come on, mate. You got
Patience
this.
is a virtue. I just needed an hour of sun and it would have been hard.
Yes! That is rad.
Look at my, I'm going again. Yeah bro, let's clean it up. When you land with loads of speed, it's really hard to not travel. When you come in and it's slower, it's easier. So we do need to make it steeper to tackle that. But what we've also, let's build a roller here. So you can actually just have like half valley sessions.
That's a good idea, yeah.
I dare say you two are really worried about this hip, aren't you?
Bit stressed.
So if we built a roller into this, you could just set, well, I'd love it too. Like getting flares back. I could do them for 10 years and now the playground's ruined all hope. This will be the one.
Oh!
And again,
Yeah.
we're going to have to do a build laps, aren't we, to fix it? How many flares have I crashed in 2 episodes?
Countless.
There's too many to count. You ready?
Yeah.
Make your own luck.
Nice. Yeah.
That's the one. I'll take that. Tail whip.
Yeah. Nice.
No hander.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm just going to hit it and actually not case it. There we go. That felt good.
That was sick.
Yeah, I'm buzzing with that feature. This is by far the most technical line. This valley is like, it's the first line we've built where we've had to make tweaks and changes, isn't it? That first takeoff wasn't only too soft, it was too like whippy, so we've opened it out. It's made the first hip feel better. That isn't steep enough or isn't tall enough, so it doesn't need a build laps. We're not going to do a build laps, just minor tweaks, but for the next video that will be 2 inches taller. We'll fix the landing and then we get to start building this. So I mean, it'd be a shame not to jack that up, because I'd love to be able to flare it to the moon. I don't want to have to do anything by halves in this line. It's all epic. So our favourite name from the last video, we read through the comments, for the line was between the Grand Canyon and Pipeline. And I think Pipeline's my favourite because of what it is. It's a sick name. I like surfing, Pipeline's rad, so we've got this new water surf theme. If you're into that, what should we call that feature? The line's called the Pipeline, but we haven't named any features. So name that, and then we'll be reading through the comments to build this third feature in episode 14. It's gonna be proper, we've got so much dirt, we need to use it, so let's build something rad, like up here, like a sub-box feature, maybe. There's no point building another quarter pipe, especially not that goes left. I like going right, sorry. So yeah, we've got a name, we've got a rad line, and we've got 13 long sleeves to give away, so good luck in the Hellfair giveaway. Legends.
You're gonna bunny hop into it?
Huh?
You're gonna bunny hop onto it?
Oh.